Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. It's Koala here. I'm going to be playing the Darwin Project. This is going to be the first video that's going up on my channel, so hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy it. If you don't like it or want to tell me what's wrong with it, please drop a comment in the comment section, because I'm trying to get better. This is my first video, so I'm obviously very new to this. So go easy on me in the comment section. The commentary is not going to be very good yet. The gameplay isn't going to be much better. So if you haven't heard of this game, it's the Darwin Project. It's a 10-player battle royale, which you use wood and leather to craft stuff. So you can craft arrows, and then you use electronics to craft these things. So there's stuff that makes your axe do more damage and reduce cold damage. So if you look at the bottom left of the screen, there's the health bar, which is in orange. The white is stamina, so when I sprint and jump, it goes down a lot. And then there is cold. So the cold is the blue. Once we're actually in the game, that will go down consistently. So you want to make runner cloaks, which runner cloaks will stop the cold by 10%. So you can make 5 of those, so basically cut in half how much damage you're taking, which is it's really annoying when you're taking a lot of cold damage, because it basically just drains your health. Your health is gone after a couple seconds of that hitting you. It does around 200 damage, I think, per second if you have that at 0. So we're just waiting for a show director. So they, if you look there, I'm getting hit with snowballs, and that will drop your cold meter by quite a bit. Snowballs don't take anything to craft, but you have to wait a couple seconds to craft them. Or actually, was that a different kind of arrow? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no, it wasn't. So I'm guessing they were just making snowballs. Yeah, he is. He's throwing snowballs. So 10 seconds and then we're starting the match. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm gonna try and get a win, but no guarantees. The key to this game though really is playing really aggressively, because unlike Fortnite, shields don't, like, there's no shields in this, so there's nothing that will tank hits for you unless you have armor. But you don't really have armor unless you have arrows crafted already. Which, anyone crowd favorite? There is no crowd favorites. So crowd favorites will basically have the director choose who wins more or less. So if you're the crowd favorite, then people will want you to win, and they can send you stuff if they're watching. So chests can have a lot of stuff. So I got 2 leather, which is really good because leather is pretty rare, at least I think. But you want to start crafting arrows very early, because if the later you wait to craft arrows, then the sooner someone's going to rush you and basically just finish you off before the match has even really started. So if you look, the cold meter's already going down. That's because I don't have a fur cloak or anything, which it doesn't even stop, or a runner cloak. It doesn't even stop it, it just slows it down, which basically if you have that all the way down, you're going to die. So it's not a good idea to have those off for too long. But I'm just gonna start. I normally wait until I have to stop the cold damage one time, or place a fire down once, and then that's when I start crafting them, because that gives me time to loot more without having to focus early on about that. Because by the time I normally need to craft like 1 or 2 fires or something, I've already been in a fight and gotten all of their loot, which is really nice. Helps out really early game too. So I'm trying to find a little map, I guess. It shows me where everybody is, so I can tell if people are nearby me or if I'm just by myself. Because if I'm by myself, I'll start crafting more. But I don't want to die early on, because no one wants to die early on. That sucks. I'm gonna start making more arrows, so that way I can hopefully be able to win a gunfight if I get into one. And then I need to start crafting armor. That's the thing that I'm probably going to try to craft next, besides like a fire or something, because my cold meter's getting down there, which is not good. But I normally wait for it to warn me the first time, so that way it's, because an entire fire gets you pretty far, so it's kind of nice to just let it go all the way down until you have like a runner cloak or something. Then when it's all the way down, it doesn't make as much of a difference, because it still goes really slowly. But as of right now, I'm gonna let it go pretty far. So if you look above the mini map and everything, it shows the time. And I'm gonna try to. Hopefully this game won't last super long, but that blue glowing light in the sky, that's an electronic. So that's how you can craft your really good stuff.
If you're cold, you can craft fire.
Okay, so now you can see the cold meter on my screen because I'm getting a lot colder than I should be. So I'm gonna let that go down a little bit more though. No electronics are spawning by me, so I'm not sure if that's because the show director doesn't want me to have any, or
is now activating an electronic.
because they're not super biased normally at the start, but they can
A
be.
new electronic is available.
Okay. So snowballs can also put out fires, so if somebody goes to your fire, they can also be warmed from that. So if you leave it on, you can also help the enemy by a little bit. It's not super bad, but someone already. Oh well, they died to lava. So one area of the map, there's like a ton of fire, and if you fall in, you get one shot. So that's what that guy must have done. Okay, so I got a glider. So if I jump up in the air, I can use that, and I'll just like glide like it says. So my screen's all shaky now because the southwest zone is being closed down. So if I'm in here, basically you just take a lot of cold damage. It doesn't do damage to your health yet, but it does a lot of cold damage, which will... Oh man, this is the worst. So gravity storm, like you see me doing as of right now, you just jump really high. It's pretty annoying in my opinion. I hate it. I think it's like, I don't know, it just bugs me because it doesn't do anything, just makes you jump really high, especially if you're getting shot at. When you're getting shot at, oh my gosh, it's bad, because then you just like start flying. No one's really nearby me, so I've got a little bit of time to loot. So I might start letting this do some like cold damage to me, I guess, because I want more loot. I don't have a whole lot, and there's a ton of leather around here. So I'm gonna glide out of here right now. So basically, if you look at my health, or my cold, it's going down really quickly. So that deer, which it looks like someone shot around here, I can't tell for sure, but so that means they got some health back and some leather, stuff like that. So the show director just gave somebody warm up, which basically they're cold. It's basically like standing by a fire. It doesn't stop, or it just heats you up. Okay, so I've got a lot of leather here, it looks like, which is really good. I'm actually slacking on the wood, which is not normal. I need to start making some runner cloaks, but I'm pretty sure you need 2 wood. That's pretty nice then. I'll start making that, but I need some more arrows first, because arrows are really important, especially if you get in gunfights, because especially if like you miss, which most people will generally miss a couple. I need to... Oh, sick. Okay. So I'm going to really need to have a lot of arrows, especially if I'm not hitting my shots, because I'm not very good.
Is now closing a zone.
So now the show director chose to close the south or northwest zone, it looks like, and now the east zone is being closed. So I'm not by anybody still, looks like. It's so weird not being by somebody, because I feel like something's going to happen soon when I haven't been in a fight late in the game. And then also when you're not in fights, it puts you at a huge disadvantage, because when you're not getting in fights, you don't get their leather and everything, or their weapon stuff, I guess. That was a bad way of explaining it. So you get a lot of leather and their wood from killing them, and then you also get to pick up all the arrows that you had in that fight, which puts you at a huge advantage, especially if you have a ton of like electronics and stuff. So if someone runs up on me with a shield, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't attack. So
Northeast
that's
zone is now
it's kind of
forbidden.
annoying, but it could be a
5
lot
zones
worse.
remaining.
So now in the south, or the
East
just the
zone
west
is now
zone,
forbidden.
that
4
zone is
zones
now going
remaining.
to have an electronic being able to be grabbed right now.
A new
So
electronic is
people will
available.
grab that. So this person right here, who, oh, he just was killed by somebody else. So I'm gonna run over here and
5
hopefully try
players
to get
remaining.
the cleanup on them. But I'm gonna actually make an axe sharpener and then another arrow and some running boots and stuff. Hopefully this will put me at more of an advantage because I'll have more movement speed, so I'll be able to peek stuff easier. But nobody can tell the future. Alright. I'm gonna grab this tree actually right here really quick. Try and craft some more arrows. I always like to have around 10 arrows on me just to feel safe, because if you get in a fight, it takes about 5 to kill, and then just give yourself 5 to miss, you know? That's how I like to play it, at least. So somebody's definitely around here, so I'm getting kind of sketched out because I don't know where. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's 3 people over here, man.
4 players remaining.
Alright, Jacob, give me 1/3. Let's see
Oh
A
man,
new
bad.
electronic is available.
So this is exactly what I mean by being bad.
West zone is about to be forbidden. Nuclear missile
Oh
has been
man.
launched on center zone.
So nuke, self-explanatory. The middle of the zone gets nuked and then slowly closes in. Okay. So I just destroyed this kid. So that's exactly why I like the hunter arrows. So I was able to see him through that bush, but he had no idea. He had no clue where I was at, and that puts you at a huge advantage. I'm gonna try and grab as much of this as possible. Oh man.
Nuclear missile.
Like I might
has
even
landed
die to this just
center
because I
zone.
can't get out in time. And okay, I'm good. I'm chilling. So there's 3 people left, me and 2 other guys.
West zone is now forbidden. 3 zones remaining.
So now that zone's completely accessible. Everything is back to normal now in there. So you can go do whatever you want in there. So I'm probably gonna actually run, never mind, that's an electronic, in the cold. So screw that. So hopefully they will fight it out or something. Oh man, we're all actually in this zone, which is not very good. Looks like they're gonna get in a fight here soon. So I'm gonna try and run over there, and hopefully they'll start fighting it out, and then once that guy, or once whoever wins that fight starts getting all cocky and thinks he's got it in the bag or something, starts looting that guy, I'm gonna try and headshot him and stuff and get some cheap shots on him. Because whatever it takes to win, man. I've got a kill, I feel accomplished. It actually isn't that much. I've actually killed quite a bit of people. In like my best game, I think I had 5 kills. So I killed half the lobby, which in my opinion is pretty good. Alright. Gonna craft some runner cloaks. Okay. I'm not sure where they are, which kind of scares me, but at the same time really doesn't. Because I think I'm ready for them if they were to jump out at me or something. Okay, so now there's a manhunt. So now everyone sees him on the radar. So that's really a huge advantage for me. But at the same time, it put, like, if I run over there, the other guy knows where he is also and can tell that he's in a fight. So I'm kind of hoping that the guy goes for the manhunt,
A new electronic is
and
available.
then I can just sort of finish him off. And there's also that huge thing around him. Oh yeah, see, they're in a fight here. So I'm gonna be super cheap and just kill the guy who wins. Okay. It's getting pretty interesting. Okay. Oh man. Are they out of arrows? That guy's armor's gone. I'm gonna start pushing up here more a little bit.
Manhunt target has been cleared. 2 players
Oh!
remain.
Right into the lava. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Get to live.
What a way to win it though. Oh man, that was a really cheap victory, but that was really funny. Oh my gosh, I'm so done. Well, that's a good game, I guess, to them. So, thanks for watching. I'll try and post more content later. So, this is going to be my first video on the channel. So, please leave a like if you enjoyed it. If not, just, like, leave some ways I can improve in the description. Or, in the comment section, sorry. Just say what games you would want me to play out of the ones I listed earlier. So, there's, like, CS, Overwatch, Fortnite, like this more, just whatever you want to see. I'll test it out a little bit and see if I like how it works for the game or if I like how it works for the videos. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.